Hi, IBO Jury Committee. We are a team from Utah International School of Hong Kong and Hong Kong, China. Our team member is Ji Wen Wenli Zhou,
于涛生物理，
江吴 Tiger,
Hong-Ray Ricky,
and Tina.
We're going to present Judy Jenkins role market analysis in this presentation.
So firstly, the SWOT analysis. So the strength we have is our product has a reasonable price, and it is lean on health-conscious alternatives. And our company is the third largest bottled water manufacturer. We have 5 large bottling plants and owns the entire bottled water supply. And our weaknesses is the new product line is newly established, so it may not be efficient and mature. And we haven't, this is the first time we enter the market. And for the opportunities, the company gave large support to the new product, the Genki Zone, and the new market leads to reduced risk of failure because there isn't too much competitors. And we also have threats like Foggy and AOE, the 2 competitors, and there are also threats from the politics and economics. So how could the company leverage its strengths and advantages? So firstly, reducing the purchasing cost. So since we own the whole bottled production line, so we can directly communicate to the supplier to reduce the purchasing cost by ordering large amount of plastic, the raw materials at one time. And we can also reduce the inventory cost because since we have a strong supply chain, so we can easily manage the inventory level. And also we can reduce the selling price since the purchasing cost is lower, we can also lowering the selling price. And we also have a price elasticity of supply. Since we have 5 bottle manufacturing plant, so we can easily manage the supply level.
And before launching the product, we have did the market research. Firstly, we did the market research on the market segments. We have researched 3 segments. Firstly, the healthy non-alcoholic beverage. We can clearly see in the market structure that is a monopoly market structure. Foggy is taking 50% of all the market share in that market. The same situation applies to leisure beverage, that AOE takes 70% of the total market share of the leisure beverage market. The monopoly market structure is very harmful to the new enterers because the new enter companies has to be the price takers and receiving the unfair competition. Even though we know that the Deep Riff company is a very huge company, it's one of the 3rd largest company of producing water. However, its affection is not great enough to affect another single specific market segment. So therefore, it is still risky for Deep Riff to enter those 2 monopoly market, even though health non-alcoholic beverage is one of the most accordance market that accordance with the main aim of Genki. Therefore, finally, we chose a sport drink to be our market for us to launch our products, because firstly, it's a perfectly competitive market, meaning the market share are owned by the single small producers, which means it's not that hard to take the market share from them. However, since we choose this one, we have to add the additional figure to the product to make our Genki fit the sport drinks, such as we have to add the chemicals and the vitamins. Yes. And also before launching a product, we have calculated the budget of marketing. Firstly, we calculate the total market size of a non-sparkling bottled water, which is 15% of the total market size of the bottled water. And then we calculate the amount of liter that Genki aims to produce, which is 15% of the total market size. in another way, we have to produce 4.5 times 10 to the power 8 bottles. And since we know the cost of each single bottle and the price of each single bottle, we can also know the total cost and total revenue. Then we calculate the gross profit, which is the total revenue minus the variable cost, and we get the net profit, which is the total cost total revenue minus the total cost. We also calculate the break-even point because that's what we aiming to achieve primarily, which is 10 to the power of 8 bottle we have to sold. Last we also did the ratio analysis that we count the net profit margin, which is net profit over total revenue. And we also calculate the gross profit margin, which is gross profit over total revenue. Both of them are very low because for us, we know that when we are entering a new market, we have to set the price low in order to achieve the huge market share quickly, because we want to build the brand image and brand loyalty of the consumers very quickly. Yes.
For market planning, we are segmenting our market into demographic, geographic, and psychographic factors. In demographic, for age, we are targeting to young adult and teenagers since they are more energetic and have more needs in sport gym. We are also targeting to mid-class for socioeconomic class as they have the ability to pay the product without aiming at a specific brand due to a high quality of life. In geographic factor, we are aiming to retainer star in pre-eminent cities as they would be greater proportion of people in this city have habit of going to the gym. In psychographic factor, we are targeting to environmentalists. This is also due to our environmental friendly packaging. We are also aiming to sell product to people have hobby in sports, especially aerobics and intense exercise. For targeting, our targeting strategy will be mass market. We're doing mass market but mainly aiming towards sporty people like athletes. The advantages of mass market is the huge potential economies of scale from our own supply chain, which raise the profit margins. From the product position map, we are firstly positioning our product as bargain product, used as a short-term tactic to boost sales, and then eventually turn to be premium product for the long-term. Differentiation is the key concept of winning in the competition in the markets. The advantages of differentiate include price advantage. Firms can only charge relatively low price for mass-produced and standard product as there is substitute product. By adding value to our product, it allows us to charge a higher price due to the difference between products. Distribution advantages include the retail space is limited, so vendors like supermarket and convenience store only stock the best-selling product. Successful product differentiation improves placement of a firm's product as it becomes relatively irreplaceable. We will differentiate our product in these 7 Ps: product, price, promotion, place, people, processes, physical environment, and packaging.
So for the market strategies of products, first of all, our product is a tangible product and consumer product, and it is currently in R&D cycle, and it is business ethics, which means like it is 100% recycled plastic bottle and environmental friendly, and it is business to business, and it has variety of product selling channel, for example, the retailers and Debri's own website. And for the unique selling point, it is health conscious and sportive drinks, which means that it is not controlled or dominated by the company, which means it is easier to enter the market.
The price. We are operating in a monopolistic market structure. This means we have a relatively price elastic of demand. We decide to do penetration pricing, a method that involves setting a no price in order to enter a new market and helps to create brand awareness and brand recognition. It is suitable for mass market product that sells in large enough volume to sustain the no profit margin, especially for fast-moving consumer goods sold in supermarket like us. It is also suitable for us due to we have price elastic demand as price lead to proportionally higher sales volume. We are also willing to do loss leader pricings, selling products below our cost value. So to penetrate a new market and non-sparkling flavored water by attracting the retail store to buy our product. We are willing to set a price under the cost because we own the supply chain, as there would be profit generated by our own company. Although we make losses due to the new launches, but we still make a profit in the manufacturer supply factory.
For promotion, product on sales discount for buying one and more products. A discount will come out with a lower price than a competitive product, and it will increase the market share and sales of the products very fast. And pre-sale, start to sell the product before or officially on sale. Pay subscription to have a lower price. Also can give feedback in the first place. And for advertising, video advertisements on social media can let more people notice this product. And if people have questions about the product, we can we'll answer it quickly. Okay. For place, our product is aimed to be promoted as a healthy and sport drink. Therefore, it is suitable for us to sell the product in those places. Retail outlets or stores, vending beverage machine, supermarket, discount store, convenience store, because our product positioning. And for online sales, apps, e-business website like Amazon and Walmart will be included.
And before really launching the product, we also did the market research about where to sell those products physically. Let's see the first column. The first column told us like, for the flavor water that most consumers are willing to purchase the products in the convenience store and the supermarket. This means we will shift our focus into convenience store and supermarket that the high proportion of our product will be sold into those places. However, we are still willing to sell other products into other places such as the restaurant and other places, because we still believe that there are opportunities there that is waiting for us to develop. And however, this is not a definite answer, because when we see another column, which is other beverage, we can see that 60% of the consumers are willing to purchase the product in the supermarket. So this means when consumers are purchasing deeper products and the flavor water products, they might be affected. I mean, their purchasing behavior might be affected by the launching of the Genshizun. Also, since the Deep Breath is a very familiar brand, that the launching of the Genshizun will affect the consumer behavior inside the market. So we will shift more our focus into the supermarket rather than the convenience store. But in one word, we will sell our product into all places, but our main focus is the supermarket. Lastly, wherever we sell, it is still very important for us that it's a very easy launch, because we have a very mature delivery system that we can sell a product anywhere we want, and we already have a very good relationship between the major retailers in our country.
So for the people, so design department is involved, like a research assistant, and for marketing department, like marketing director is also involved, and for representative customer, like teenagers and athletics is also involved in the marketing. And for the processes, so for the deliver to the retailer, so it is very cheap since the company owns the whole supply chain. And for the waiting time, it is very short because because the 5 large bottling plants, so the supply is very sufficient.
So for our physical evidence, so for the packagings, the way it presents to consumers should meet the features of the product. Usually using recycled plastic will achieve brand ethics, and guiding the usage of the bottle of the water, so the information, the elements within the water will be clear to consumers, and communicates to consumers their brand image and brand theme, which allows eye-catching that promotes the product. and attract targeted audience, which are the athletes and people who care about their health instantly.
That's all our presentation. We'd like to thank you for your time and attention.